a quick review of where we are order flow wise. 18003 in the Nifty and 43000 in the bank Nifty right now. So we've seen that early morning seller step up, and I mentioned that 18040 mark to you, and it's banging against that reference of 17990F, which we had. Right now, 17990F is that high volume of yesterday, and is the reason the market is moving and rotating around it right now, right? So that's the point, okay, where the max rollovers happened, is also what we call the RO point, and pay attention to it as we move in the early few sessions of May series. It's got a pivotal role to play. Why? Because it's a volume node, and it's a high volume node, and always, as you know, high volume nodes are the ones which attract price and which attract attention from market participants, right? So a similar level for the bank was 43000 in the futures of May series, and that's where, okay, the market is currently at. So if you were an intraday player right now, you would just pay attention to these rotations around here, and look to see where the dominant party is setting up. The market tends to come to a high volume node, as well as from a high volume node. Generally, there is a lot of initiative activity which comes after the passage of time. So you would expect to see some activity after certain TPOs are spent at this price. Okay, now let's look at what can happen possibly, okay, through the month of May. I want to share a different screen with you, and if you are on the screen sharing of the room charts, I would just ask of you, okay, to go into the NF streaming link or the BNF streaming ones, and view it from there. Just wanted to point out a few things, okay, from the profile, and I'll just share another chart with you. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think, okay, what you would have on your screen is a market profile chart of the Nifty, the May 23, and it's the first day of a new series. So what I would like to point your attention to is that I'm looking not at a continuous futures. I'm looking at the Nifty May 2023 futures chart. And there is a slight difference over here. A lot of people, okay, tend to work, okay, with a Nifty futures which is a continuous chart, and this is, okay, the Nifty futures continuous chart. Okay, but for all practical purposes, especially in the earlier part of the series, I would like to go for a specific contract of the May 2023 contract. So this is the May 2023 contract. As you can make out, okay, there is a lot of difference in terms of that premium adjusted. And the reason, okay, we want to work with a May chart is during the time of rollovers, it's not a given that all contracts would be rolling into the May future. So that's why that continuous future does not have a lot of effect for us as volume players. So suppose, okay, somebody had, let's say, for an example, about 500 contracts, and he was in a profit in the month of April series. He may close it, and if he closes it, that volume, okay, does not reflect, okay, in the May 2023 futures, right? And because, okay, we work so closely with volume, we don't want to have any part with that, right? So suppose somebody rolls or somebody does not roll, and it has to reflect in the volume numbers. And that is why, okay, that continuous future, okay, will not help you. You have to, okay, go with a contract, okay, of the next series. So if a certain volume was there in March or April or even in February, and it was rolled over to May 2023, because it was rolled over, there is a buy to open or a new initiation in the May contract, and that is why okay you have to okay work with the contract, because it's going to give you everything which is available in the contract, right? So this is that HVN zone where that large volume happened, and we pointed this out in our early morning commentary. And this is okay where you would be getting that maximum volume even today. So allow the market okay to rotate off this level at a certain time today. The market okay, like I mentioned, TPO wise okay would like to move away from here, and if it does, you want to pay attention okay to this VWAP which is in green around that 17950 zones. That is the level okay the market okay would gravitate to once you see some ISS build up below 179,950 future. Why is this VWAP important? Because if you look at this profile of yesterday, it was a trend up profile, right? And always okay the rules of auction market theory are very clear that when you have a trend day, the VWAP okay is the most important factor. So even though this was a trend day, the POC shifted at the very top. So according to what we know about auction market theory and the rules of order flow, if you apply that, what does this tell you of a POC shifting to the top? Right? In any bar, if a POC shifts to the top, it's called a RS bar, responsive selling bar. So even though it's a trend day, because okay of the fact okay that the POC is shifted at the very top, it does not tell you okay that it is a strong demand kind of a bar. There was okay some responsive activity which came in later, which is understood because okay it was a settlement series also. Yeah, but the point over here is about this VWAP, and the point over here is about these A singles. And I merged okay these two profiles over here. As you can make out okay, it's a 2 day 25th to 26th, and yesterday's move initiated from here right up, so that is why it had higher ground and it moved that much more bigger yesterday, right? So you would okay pay attention to this VWAP if the market okay decides to have some initiative selling over here later today, or you would look at these A singles where that value area high is. This could be the reference. It's currently sitting at about 17,880 futures. Right now, this is short term. I'm talking about the next 1 to 2 or 3 sessions out. But since we are starting the month of May, the series of May, let's look at the longer picture. I'll start with the Nifty and we'll go to the Bank Nifty. So always okay for longer dated profiles. I like to go okay with the Nifty spot volume, and you can come down over here and look at the monthly series of the month. So these are all monthly profiles, and I was sharing this chart with you yesterday as well. So as you can make out, the series of April, which started off this VWAP, right, of the month of March, and it was initiative right at the open, and it came down okay to this level around 17,640. So if you have to mark a quick level for the month of May, where the market okay is going to be gravitating to, just in case okay there is some kind of pullback, then this is the level okay you need to be tracking. Okay, we talked about this level all through May, 17,630 on the spot, 17,640 right now, and this is the level you want to be tracking if you are gonna be a dip buyer in the market. So this is the first level of support for the series of May, and it is market generated information. It's not coming to you of some random moving averages which change frequency and which change the time duration. It's nothing to do with that. We're looking at the market for the month of May, and for the month of May, the most decisive level to you for a support is going to be this level where the VWAP and the POC is merging, right? If the market decides to take off above this profile high, because okay the buyers are dominant, we are going to be looking at a buy side of it, and the first level you need to mark out for is this POC, and where these singles okay came in. So this is of the month of March, sorry, this is the month of February, and this is the month of December okay where these profiles okay came in. sorry, this is the month of January, okay, where this profile came in. So 18,120 level is the first. So there isn't a lot of risk reward for a new swing position building up, okay, from here. So allow the market, okay, to pull back. If it does pull back, you know, okay, where you can get that good entry, right? If it takes out this level, then we need a fresh assessment of where this market is, and it's a super strong market. If it does, and should gravitate, okay, towards this POC around this 18,640 mark. So this is where the market could possibly go to if we do get a move above this 18,120 level. So currently, okay, we are already sitting around 17,900 spot. So risk reward wise, this is not really a favorable time to enter a new swing position for the month of May. And for the month of May is highlighted, marked out over here. Let's look at the bank Nifty. So like I've been mentioning, it's the stronger of the two indices, and it's already there. So we were talking, okay, about this visit of the bank Nifty towards this POC of November, December, and it's already there, okay, at that POC. So anything, okay, above this, okay, we take a fresh look at it. But as far as the auction is concerned, the short-term objective of that move up we saw to the through the month of April is already been met, and expect, okay, at least some rotations to come in, because, okay, this was also a rotational point. Now if you have to split that profile, and I'll bring it up to you on your screens. So this is the bank Nifty through the month of April, and I have split, okay, the daily profile into this. So if this was a day profile, what would you call this profile? If this was a day profile, what would you call this profile? It's a trend up profile, right? It's a trend up profile, okay. It's a market, okay, which is one time framing up, and always, okay, this also tells you from the rules, okay, which we know of auction market theory, that this is a imbalance profile. Now from an imbalance comes a balance. So multiple things, okay, which I've just spoken about, point to an establishment of a balance in the bank Nifty. So if you were that directional player looking for about 1,000, 2,000 points in the month of May, I would urge you not to do that for the bank Nifty, because the bank Nifty is the one, okay, which is going to be more rotational towards May. Okay. Quickly, okay, to summarize this, let's look at where we are from a yearly point of view. So these are year profiles of 2023 right now on your screen. So I am confident of the bank Nifty as long as it trades above the VWAP and the POC of this year. So all this means that the buyers in bank Nifty are already comfortable and making good profits, right? So any dip, okay, back towards that 41,000 zone is gonna meet buying, and the bank Nifty is just doing a fill up of this profile of 2022. If you can see, okay, this profile, okay, is not really, okay, well made like this one below, and we are trading above the value area of last year, the value area high made last year, and there is a fill up happening. So through the rest of the year, expect, okay, consolidation in the bank Nifty. Not a lot of upside, but the downside is also gonna be curtailed. Okay, so this is the bank Nifty, and to look at that Nifty again for the year. So this is the Nifty through the year, and this is, okay, where we are in 2023. And if you can pay attention, okay, to this level of 17,630, the reason, okay, I've been marking this out to you again and again is the same reason. 17,630 is now the developing VWAP and the developing POC of the month of 2023. So for your long-term portfolios, etc., all is good as long as the bank Nifty, as long as the Nifty respects this level through the month of through the months remaining of 2023, right? So this is okay from me for now. Just let's review, okay, where we are in terms of the order flow.